Hey sexy people, welcome back to another video on the Rracewa channel. It's been about a month since I've last uploaded a video, so better late than never to start another video and a little upload schedule right before school starts. But anyways, into this video today, I collabed with a wonderful builder on Twitter named Ollerca. He is amazing. He's amazing at building. I definitely recommend to go check him out. His link to his Twitter will be in the description below. And we decided that we wanted to build a suburban cottage together here in Bloxburg because why not? It just sounded really fun to do, so that's what we're doing today. And I really hope you guys enjoy this video because this is really fun to build and to film in general. It did take us about like a month and a half to finally do this entire build, so it could really say that it's probably my most realistic and most detailed build ever, and my most longest build ever. That doesn't make much sense, but you know what I mean. Anyways, you guys, enough of that. Enjoy the video.
Okay. My wall is the white one. Your wall is the small pink one.
What? Okay. Wow.
The girl with the bad haircut, get out here. Whose parent is this?
Also, how do you pronounce your username? I feel bad for asking that, but like, how do you pronounce it?
Okay, so let's imagine this. A scenario, right? Think about roller coaster, right? And it's called Ollerca.
Is it bad that I used to think it was Ollerca?
I mean, like, that's closer than some people think Auxiliara. And then I searched up what the meaning of Ollerca is. It said an orca sound. I'm using my first decal. Yay!
I've been using decals.
Oh, you're at 7.7 million now. Yay, we're making you broke. Because I'm too lazy to work. Does not mean I have the will that I want to work. I don't want to work.
It's just like I don't want to work, so therefore I'm not gonna work.
I'm that type of person that likes to spend. I'll just spend Robux and be like, I'm done.
Yeah, I've told myself like I'm not gonna spend Robux on Bloxburg because I feel like that's a waste. Well, actually no, scratch that. No, it's because I don't want to spend it on like
money.
Like money. Oh my gosh, I actually got a comment on one of my Twitter posts, and it was like, ew, decal trees. I hate decal plants.
There's like Capto, this Roblox YouTuber, or Bloxburg. It's like he doesn't use decals. I'm like, how do you live? But like the exteriors of his builds are like
insane.
Wow, I want that.
Like,
just, like the interiors.
he locks in. And I'm like, bro. Okay, this gardening though. Look at this gardening. Ooh.
It is so clumped. I love clumped gardening. It's just.
Wait. Like stand there. I'm gonna take a picture of that and post it on Twitter. Just be like, clump gardening. No, like this year has been crazy for me on Twitter because like I've never been like the person that like blows up on Twitter, and then my account it went from like under 100 followers to over 250 in like less than a few months. I'm like, wait, do you want me to look up the faulty video?
What's up, money?
On your part, okay.
Windows fat. Why is everything becoming fat? This build. The door may be done.
I want to see
the door
it.
handle. I need to.
Ooh, oh, I love it.
Please excuse the interruption.
That's how you make the door handles? Oh my gosh, I never knew.
We've been living under a rock. I'm so sorry, but wait, didn't you get your wisdom teeth pulled out? Or oh wait, you're getting them out
Wednesday.
Wow, you're gonna sound like that. Yay, we should record that day.
No. Okay, guys. So from that little like snippet there, you guys got at the end of that last film part. You guys already know kind of what this probably talk about, which it is my wisdom teeth. So I don't remember what specific date it was, but right after like this is recorded, that last part was I got my wisdom teeth removed, and I had been scared a while for wisdom teeth. I recently had watched like Jade Animation's like wisdom teeth video up again, and thought about like, I wonder when my wisdom teeth are gonna come in, not knowing that it'd be like really soon. So hearing that my wisdom teeth were in and I need to get them taken out was kind of a surprise, honestly. Sorry, also guys, my throat is dry right now. You know. Alright, hold on. I'm drinking water. Also, I have gum in my mouth right now. But I'm probably gonna take it out because it's not good anymore. And also, I don't know why. And my voice sounds a little bit weird. I don't know why it sounds weird, okay? That's just weird, okay? Anyways, basically, so we had the schedule to get the appointment for my wisdom teeth to get taken out, and I was just really hella nervous because I didn't know if they were gonna give me like anesthesia or like give me something to like make me unconscious during the time, because I've heard that there's a lot of pain when you get them taken out is because like they literally are like ripping holes in your gums and then basically taking out bone that is still coming in, if it makes sense. So it's obviously going to hurt, and I was really worried that if they didn't have anesthesia at this place, that I wouldn't live, because I feel like I'd just die from the pain. But I successfully lived. Here we are today, so I can tell the story. I was knocked out with anesthesia, and I was just really worried because I didn't know what stuff I was gonna say, because there's some things that I don't really want to be able to like tell the world or like tell my friends or my family or anything. And so I was really worried if I was gonna say something stupid. But from like the minute I woke up, I remember it felt like I was like still fine, but I still felt loopy. I don't know how to describe it, okay? If you guys got your wisdom teeth removed out, let me know and tell me how your story went, because I feel like my wisdom teeth was just very like bland. I didn't have much like to say about it. I mean, it hurt like hell for like so long. Like I wasn't allowed to have popcorn for a month, which I really like popcorn, okay? Popcorn's good. And I wasn't allowed to use a straw for 2 weeks, which that felt like nightmare to me. I think at one point, like my mom, she took all the straws out from where like my cups that I use that like have like straws in them. Like a prime example is like one of my Starbucks cups. So like I couldn't use a straw for those like first 2 weeks until I got my checkup again that said like, okay, you can use straws again, which, oh my god, thank god, because I don't know how long I would have lasted without a straw. And the entire thing where like not having a popcorn, it backed right into the beginning of my Disney trip with my mom and my dad and my sister. Well, basically my family, but you know what I mean, okay? So, like, the day that I was allowed to start having popcorn was the first day of us being in Disney World, which I'm like, good, because there's a lot of popcorn at Disney World, and some of them have, like, different flavors and stuff like that, and, like, I wanted popcorn. And if I went to Disney World and I was able to have popcorn, I don't know what I would have done. I don't know. Anyways, time to get back to gardening, and time for my literal death.
Oh, and you're talking about. Then you want to try roofing? Do you want to do that instead?
No, that's not. No.
I think
Okay.
you'd love roofing even
I think I'd
more.
rather die.
See
I'll
what I
take a
mean?
hard pass. A very hard pass.
I would take gardening every day. You better be lucky.
Ah.
At least I have someone to talk to. Right now, I'm freaking be listening to like 1 hour sped up TikToks.
Oh my god, you just watch TikToks while you're just building this?
Yeah, that's straight up all I do. I'm just like bored.
I mean, that was meant to be like an insult. Definitely not. Okay, don't even get me started on the whole thing with Skibidi Toilet. I don't even know anything about it.
Too. Just people start saying it. I'm like, okay. Why did I choose to do a custom roofing?
Because it looks better? Question mark?
It does.
Oh my
It does.
god.
Oh.
Oh my god, what is this? Sorry, that's not about you. No, there's a little bug that was flying around me and it proceeded to attack me. And by that I mean it violated me and just like try and flew right at my nose.
Gotta find a way to roof the rest of this.
Oh my god, the word roof, that reminds me of something. So there was like a while ago that I did like a quick YouTube short on like how to, I titled the caption how to roof with race, because it's like, oh, it's a little ring to it, and then some person commented and it says, I help, I thought that said how to wolf with race. I'm like, no, I'm done.
No words.
No thanks, I'm not a furry. Yeah, I'm glad I'm the one not doing the roof. I'm glad I'm not.
Oh, come on. You would just love doing the roof right now. I know you.
I'm glad I'm not that person. Okay, everyone, so there's still about like 4 hours of just raw footage of us building left in this time. So instead of you guys just being able to see all that, I'm actually going to speed up a next part of this for around like 25 minutes or so, and I get to talk about my Disney trip because I have a lot to talk about for that. So that's fun. And if you don't want to hear about my Disney trip, I'll put a timestamp on screen right now, or you just want to skip right to the tour where you can see the tour of this house. I have some fun stories to tell about Disney World because it's just so fun. Oh my goodness. So we got down there and it just was a chill first night because we got there around like 10 p.m. We stayed at the Contemporary Resort, which my family and I, we've never stayed there before. We stayed at the Boardwalk as well as Animal Kingdom and Old Key West twice. And I personally like Old Key West the most out of the other three, just because it felt like an actual home. And like you got like there's like a nice really like walking place and everything. They have their own like 2 restaurants, or like a restaurant, like a little like bar cafe in a way. And it's so cool about Old Key West because like there's like separate neighborhoods of Gold QS because like each like unit is kind of like, well, like each house basically like it's kind of, I don't know how to describe it. Okay, it's like it's a little apartment. It's like townhouses really in a way. Okay, but it's more layered. It's like there's like each like unit of everything has 6 little like independent homes inside of them with a big master bedroom and then a bedroom with 2 beds and then a pull-out couch in the living room. And I always slept in the pull-out couch in there, but my mom and my sister slept in like the bedroom with the 2 beds, and my dad slept in like the big like master bedroom. And it's just really nice because like it felt like a home. It felt very like cozy in a way. It backs up right into like a little like putting golf course. So, like you could just easily like wake up in the morning, get like a little like cup of milk or cup of tea or cup of coffee, and then just like sit on the balcony and just watch some people play golf. You know, it was really really chill. I really liked it there. But anyways, this is not talking about old Key West. We're talking about the contemporary because I've never been there before, and to the people that have been there before, you could just probably like skip over this part because you don't need to hear about stuff you've already heard about. I'm here to talk about different things, okay? Okay. So basically, the contemporary resort is kind of set up into like 2 different places. There's obviously the main contemporary resort, which actually is really cool in my opinion. There's like 2 main shops in the area. One is like Fantasia shop, and then the other one, I forget the name of it is, but it's like all the like misc of like candies, like snacks, and like other stuff like shirts, stuffed animals, toys, etc. Then there's also 3 places to eat there, which I thought was pretty cool. There's a little Contempo Cafe, which it's basically just like a little cafe food area, which we got on the first night of being there because it was the only thing that was open when we got there at like 10:30 p.m. Then there's also Chef Mickey's, which is basically like a restaurant, which we didn't get to go there, but I wanted to go there because it looked cool, but, you know, we had better things to do. Plus, there was also another restaurant, which is more fancy, but it turned out to be so good. I love the food there. I forgot what the place was called, but it was really fancy. I gave it like a good, like, 8 out of 10. Oh my gosh, and we also got like a chocolate cake for dessert because, you know, we're at Disney World, you know, we gotta reward ourselves. This chocolate cake was about the size of my face, okay? Like, if you guys can see, like, my face right now, okay, ready? The chocolate cake was about like, actually it was bigger than my face. It was about like this big. It was big, okay? You know, it was big. And it was funny because my parents were considering about getting 2, like one for my sister and I, one from like my mom and my dad, which thank goodness they didn't because it was also pretty expensive for the cake, which a slice of cake, which is pretty expensive, which I don't know why, but I guess at that height, I guess it could be expensive, but like I'm glad we didn't get 2 because we were definitely not going to finish those. At least my parents probably would be able to. I think my sister and I would have finished ours instantly. But that's like the main area of the contemporary. And there's also Bay Lake Side Tower, Bay Lake Tower or something. I don't know what it's 100% called, but that's where my family and I were staying. In this like apartment type of style, like condo even suite was like so nice. I loved it. It felt so nice. Like the window was huge. Like you had like a nice big view of everything. Now on this building there was either park view or lake view. My family and I, we got lake view. But on the other side there was actually a view of like the park of like Magic Kingdom. And from that view you could see everything. Like you could see Space Mountain, you could see Tron, you could see the Astro Orbiter in Tomorrowland. You could even see like the part of like Tiana's like Bayou Adventure. You could see the castle. You could see almost like a bunch of things. I had like peeking over the trees and stuff like that. It was crazy. It was so cool. But we sadly did not get that angle. But honestly, I liked I got the water as well because they actually did have a few special things like light shows in the water, which actually looked really cool. Like it was sick. I liked it. It was pretty really cool looking. But so I was kind of like explored around before we went to sleep that night because it was late. And it's funny because we landed around like 7 p.m. and we were just driving around like trying to get to the place, and it took 3 hours. Whenever my family and I would go down to like Florida to go to Disney World, we always stop by this one Target that is huge and has like a bunch of cool things there. A lot of it is also Disney related because obviously Disney World's like right next to it basically. But we always stop at this Target because my family sometimes, instead of like going out to get breakfast, they have like eggs and bacon and like some toast that we just like make like in the hotel room, so we don't have to hassle about getting out and like having to wait like in like huge lines and huge queues and stuff like that to get food in Disney World because we know food's gonna be packed there. And so then we got to the hotel at 10 p.m. after a little bit of exploration, just like what this is about, and then we went to sleep because we were tired. I was tired. Like I literally, as soon as I got into the bed, I fell asleep because I was so tired. Okay, like it was a long day. And then so heading into the first day, we really did nothing much. We just went to the pool. And the pool there was really nice because there's always like two pools. There's one at the Contemporary and there's one at Lakeview Resort. And that pool was so cool. It had this like nice, really like big slide, which I'll tell more about that slide because that slide, it goes quick. Like you could catch some speed on that thing. But another cool feature about this pool was it has like those type of like swaying like those like slants to get into the pool. It's like you're on a beach and like you can like walk in there. It's made specifically, I believe, for like little kids and like grandparents. But like, listen, I'm 17 and I love those things because I'm able to like lay down and sit down and like have like my like legs get wet, but I don't want to get my entire body wet. So I'm just able to like sit there and relax and kind of get a little bit of a tan. Although most of the times I don't tan, I just burn. Like honestly, like as soon as like my skin is like in the sun while I'm just sitting there for like more than 10 seconds, like flames, fire, call the fire department. That's literally what happens. The pool was nice, and there was also a little beach area, which I don't know why they called it a beach area because it didn't open up into the water. It was just like a whole big area with sand and like a few lawn chairs, which it's fine, but it didn't feel like a beach. But then also I remember that Florida does have deadly snakes and crocodiles, so maybe that's why they called that the beach because that's the best they could do. There was also a bunch of lizards there, which my sister was obsessed with getting them. I think she said she counted like 132 lizards at the span of like the 4 days we were down there, which that's a lot of lizards, okay? That's a lot. But anyways, now it's time to talk about the slide because oh my goodness, this thing was crazy, okay? It didn't look crazy because it went down and did like 2 loops and then it came around. And not like loops isn't like loop-de-loop, like kind of like just like corkscrew loop that way, and then it just went into the pool. But if you like lie down with like your arms, oops, I just hit my microphone. But if you like lie down with your arms like across your chest and you just like lie with your back down, like you would go so quick. Like I went flying one time into the pool. Like I actually had to like take a moment to like sit down. Like what the heck just happened? Like that slide was quick. Okay, that slide was so fast. I did not. I mean I liked it, but I didn't like it because it hit my back a lot and it hurt. That was the end of that day. I don't remember what happened after it. I think that was the day we went to the restaurant. But anyways, now back on to Disney World. So we're going to day 2, or technically day 1. No, day 2. I just did day 1. Basically, on day 2, we went to Magic Kingdom because it was right there and we had park passes to go to Magic Kingdom. So I have a few things to say about Magic Kingdom. Number 1, it has to be one of like the best like themed parks just because of like how like if it literally feels like you're like in a fairy tale. I like how you're going between like the areas. Like Main Street USA just feels like you're in the normal world, and then like the transitions between each area, like the area where like Tiana is, it just feels like so like Disney, which ironically because it is called Disney World, but you know what I mean, okay? I hope you know what I mean. And you have like Tomorrowland, which just feels like the future, and like the sound effects. Which by the way, Tomorrowland is my favorite area. Okay, I have some things to say about Tomorrowland. It is so fun there. Magic Kingdom, it just feels like the scene is set right in that place with like the castle just set up right there for you so you get to see it, take some cute little pictures with you for yourself and your friends, your family, and then you can just go around and do your day. Now, with Tomorrowland, be my favorite area, I have my favorite ride in Tomorrowland, which it might be a surprise, but I love Space Mountain the most, okay? And a lot of people could be like, oh, Tron's the best, you know, but here's why I think that Tron, in fact, in my opinion, is not the best. Tron has only been there for about a year and almost a year and a half now. Space Mountain has been there for so long, like more than like 15, 20 plus years, I think. So I can't just give the entire like crown to Tron because it's just brand new, it's already really good, but like I can't leave my girl Space Mountain off. Like Space Mountain is my bae. I love Space Mountain so much, and I will love Space Mountain till the day I die. Or the day I have to like make my last ride on the mountain, which hopefully is not soon. But also another one of my favorite rides in Tomorrowland is the People Mover. And it feels like, why is the People Mover like your favorite ride? Like, it's literally like so simple, but hear me out. Using the People Mover is just a great way to just like look around the park, get some good photos with you and with the castle and the Astral Orbiter, which is also in Tomorrowland. But also, it's just a nice way to like relax your feet and your body from doing anything. Because it's just a nice little like cute little ride that takes like 5-10 minutes, and it's just kind of like chill. Like it's nothing like too intense and anything. It's just like a nice time to just like sit down and like think about what you guys have done today, you know, and then think about what you can do next. That's why I love the People Mover so much. Plus, I just love it how they call it the People Mover, you know? Other than that, Magic Kingdom was pretty, like, it's like a nice day. We got to ride Tiana for the first time, which Tiana's ride, it is so amazing. I love it. I do miss Splash Mountain, but I do remember that hearing that it was racist, so maybe that's why I got taken out, or which is too old. I don't know why, but I heard that Space Mountain, Splash Mountain had some like racial things in it, which I don't know how they're animals, but I don't know. Anyways, the day after that was another kind of chill day, so we went to Disney Springs to go shopping, because I love shopping at Disney Springs. Now, there's two things I love from Disney Springs, and it is this restaurant called The Polite Pig, and before you sound like, why does it sound so weird? Okay, hear me out, okay? They have the most amazing food ever. My favorite thing to get is this chicken Caesar dry cranberry wrap that they have there. It is so good. I love how it tastes. Like, they have like this perfect like seasoning. They have their signature seasoning with the dried cranberries and their homemade chicken, or not homemade, but like their homemade like sautéed and like seasoned chicken, which just tastes so good. I love it. Okay, I don't want to pound on my desk like that. I didn't get to get it this year, but honestly, that's fine because I got to try out a new place and it was really good. Actually, I really liked it. But another thing I love about Disney Springs is a store called Uniqlo. It is a like Asian type of company which has a bunch of like obviously like Asian cultured like thematics like anime and stuff like that. But it also has a bunch of Disney stuff because it is on Disney property, so they have a bunch of Disney things. But I also know that they actually have Rilakkuma bears, which I had a Rilakkuma bear. Or at least my friend had one when I was really younger. They also have like a bunch of like things with like Rilakkuma and stuff like that. They have some shirts there, and I have a bag, which I actually got a bag. If I remember to put the picture in. But I got some nice baggy jeans and a nice baggy like button-down shirt, which I'm planning to wear for the first day of school. And I will post that picture, guys, of like my first day of school outfit on Twitter. If you guys want to know, I'm going to post it tomorrow, which... And on that same day, after being at Disney Springs, we went back to the hotel and chilled for a little bit before we went to Hollywood Studios for the After Hours event, which basically the After Hours event was an event where basically you could stay in Hollywood Studios from like 7 p.m. all the way to 12:30 a.m. And like only a certain amount of people can be in there, so like the lines were really, really short. Like, I believe Rise of Resistance for Star Wars was only like a 5-minute queue. Like, it was super short, and we didn't have like light and lane or anything. Like, that was like the standby queue, and it was only 5 minutes, which was crazy. Crazy, I tell you. So we got to ride Tower of Terror, which was my favorite ride in Hollywood Studios. It's just so fun. I love the thrill from it. We also got to go on a Mickey and Minnie's Runway Adventure, which I love that ride as well. Which I love like any ride there besides one ride, and that is the Millennium Falcon ride. My dad has motion sickness, so one time we went on the ride and he came out of that ride green, basically, and I felt bad for him. And I don't have motion sickness, so it doesn't affect me. I just didn't like it because like you actually had to do stuff. And I know like that's kind of like the aspect of that ride, which you guys can call me a hater all you want, but like if I'm on a ride, I want to sit there and like have the feeling of the ride, you know? Like I want to be able to just like sit back, relax, and like have the thrill of the ride, not be able to like do stuff because I didn't want to shoot down TIE fighters and X-Wings. We also went to this really like nice 50s restaurant, which I completely forgot the name of it, so I'm so sorry. But it was such a good place. Like, oh my gosh, the food there was great. But you guys remember like those Karen cafes that went viral in like 2021, 2020 era on TikTok? It's basically like that, but it's like 1950s style like restaurant. And our waitress, she was so amazing. I loved her. I wish I got a picture with her, but I didn't sadly. But she was amazing. She was so nice. Like, it's so cool, like, immediately as we got in there, like, I already had, like, the vibes of, like, the waitresses and the waiters in there, like, it was nice. It was, like, I could feel the vibes, like, this isn't, like, the normal restaurant. Like, this is, like, you know, like, have some fun. Also, the immediate part that got into me was when she came over to, like, take our orders and stuff like that, she sat down at the booth with us. So I instantly knew, like, oh, this is, like, one of those places. And she was so funny. So, I could give her a tip, I would have, which I didn't get to do that because, I was broke, okay? But that place had some really good food. I definitely recommend it if you guys go to Hollywood Studios for a meal. I definitely recommend it. I think it's like the 50s diner or something. It has 50s in it, okay? That's all I remember. It has 50s in it. So if you need any like late minute food options, go to the 50s restaurant cafe because it is amazing. The jokes there are hilarious. I loved it. And then that day after that was the day that we left. So basically we just like woke up in the morning, got everything packed up, We also went out to Disney Springs on the way out because my dad got a Lego set from the Lego store in Disney Springs. He was like the first one to get it from the entire store there, so we went back there to get it. And while we were shopping, I also went out and bought a baseball jersey, which it was like Disney World, like Walt Disney World baseball jersey in a way. And it had like 71, like the greatest place on earth, which I like baseball. Well, at least I played baseball for like 16, no, which I played baseball for like 11, 12 years of my life. So I feel like it was only fitting to me to get it. Plus, it was Disney World. Like, I'd never be able to get that ever again. And so I got it, and it looks cool. And then we flew home, and then I got back to this video by finishing the recording and then making sure that Ollerca was available because Ollerca, he's now in college, so it's pretty difficult for now me to like work with him. But and that's not his fault, honestly, because you know it's just college. Because college, like, it's like your main priority at the time. Like you're paying for your college tuition, so you don't want to like mess up or anything. Which props to him for getting to college because I'm going there for next year and I'm scared. Thank you guys for listening, and let's get on to the tour bit of this video, which I'm very, very excited for you guys to see because, oh my gosh, this build looks so good. But anyways, here is the tour of the realistic suburban cottage. Alright guys, the build is finally done. It took about like a month and a half to finish this build, but it's really nice. I think it turned out really good for the month and a half that it took. The plot value is $3.8 million in total, so it is pretty expensive, but hey, that's what realistic is. We are gonna have Ollerca himself showing us of the true beauty of this house, so yeah, welcome to this new video of House Flipper.
Oh, so to start out, welcome everybody. This is our suburban cottage house, yes. And to your right, we have this amazing water well and seating area with the amazing plumped gardening, as always. Continue as we walk down the path even more. We have our transportation, a bike with a basket, and of course our little outdoor campfire.
You're going too fast.
And then, we have this really cute table with our car keys, which we don't have a car, and this seating area where you can take off your slippers and shoes and etc. As you head down to your left, we have the kitchen, made by me, with some everything. The Mona Lisa as well. She needs to be involved. Continuing down, this is the pantry. You get a look inside. Okay, that's enough with the pantry.
Oh, okay.
This is the amazing outdoor dining area, or technically the official dining room. Beautiful green accents from the whole build. As we head back in, this is our little nook. This seat is for Race. This seat's for me. Of course, I have my eggs, the little eggs down there.
He laid his eggs, guys. He's a mom.
What? This is the laundry room. Please go in. Take a look around.
Whoa, who
Fully
built this
functional.
very sexy part of the build? Who built this?
Oh, this was made by of course, me, as always.
Oh.
This was made by me, definitely.
Okay.
Just kidding. This is made by Race. Because it's amazing. This is the amazing guest bedroom, a green guest bedroom, which it's my favorite room in the whole entire house because I love the green. This is the dresser area where you can check yourself out and change. Love it. Don't look at the wall clipping right there.
Say, what is that?
That's a basic shit. Don't worry. That's for my pantry. Continue. Please leave the room.
It's in my pantry.
This is the little girl bedroom. This is her. What are those things called that French roses had? It's like bears.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
We're gonna stay here this entire time until you get them.
Isn't it real Akuma? No, it's not, is it?
Yeah, you got it.
Wow, this is literally the single bathroom in the whole house. Like, I'm not lying.
I didn't think about that this entire house with like 4 people has 1 bedroom and bathroom in. Okay, over here in the living room made by the very amazing Rracewa, right? Exactly, thank you.
Wait, I just noticed this clock. So continuing, this is the family dining room. There's a dining room, and then there's also like another dining. I don't know.
Like little mini dining, like special dining for special people.
Yes.
Like you.
Yes. Okay, as you come out here, this is where we have outdoor dining once more, and this is our beautiful back patio kitchen and the great outdoors. Don't mind the roof. Don't mind that at all. Don't.
Oh my god, it's so ugly.
Like you. What is this? Gilmore Girls. Not copyright. This is the beautiful living room.
This video is sponsored by Gilmore Girls, guys.
This is the living room. Amazing accent wall. Continuing down this hallway, what is this again? Office. Office slash art room. The people who live here love to paint.
All the paintings in this
Continuing.
house are painted by them.
Okay, into this room. This seems more like another child bedroom. I think a little girl because it's pink. Sorry, and the
Guys
boys
can
can also like pink, but
Bro,
I know. But
look at my
there's also a
outfit.
dollhouse.
Look at my
There's also a
outfit.
dollhouse. Now, for the last part of the tour. The best part of the whole build that took me majority of the time. This is the beautiful loft area. This is the makeup vanity. We love it. Now follow me to this
Flooring
side.
isn't finished,
This is
FYI.
don't care. Continuing, this is the little
carpet!
office
What
area.
the hell is the carpet?
Okay, this is this area.
The bed of the bedroom?
Yep, the bed of the bedroom, and this is the iconic view. You have to screenshot everybody. Screenshot moment. Continuing.
Wait, go back, go back.
And then
Go back. Everyone, take a screenshot right now and put it on Twitter and be like, window.
peekaboo.
Peekaboo, yeah.
No. Peekaboo.
Like, have you, like,
Continuing.
like that video of, like, the car, like, coming out of nowhere on the freeway and just being like, peekaboo? I saw on Instagram Reels or something.
Peekaboo.
Oh wait, we have a flooring over here.
Oh my god.
Perfect.
Oh, that can stay, honestly. That can stay.
It's gonna stay.